I've been to Canada Day. I've never been to Canada Day on Capitol Hill. Tell me about this event. What happened today?
Well, first of all, it's in February. Basically, it's a major engagement day where Canada's ambassador to the U.S., Kirsten Hillman, she summons all the senior diplomats that are stationed in the United States to Capitol Hill, and they go on this massive engagement operation. There's usually some sort of public event, which we saw today, which is in the foyer of one of the largest, busiest buildings on Capitol Hill. And basically, they lure people in with free Canada swag, like bath towels and maple syrup and pizza, and then they sort of quarter them and bombard them with anti-tariff messages. And this year's was very, very different. Last year, there was a more upbeat, sort of friendly sort of tone. This was all about addressing complaints made by Donald Trump. So when you walked around this room, there were about a dozen kiosks, and they had experts from the RCMP, from the CBSA, from immigration, from public safety, there to answer any questions any Americans may have had about what Canada is doing to secure the northern border, what it's doing to fight fentanyl, and all of these different things. So they lure them in with a slice of pizza and then push that agenda right at them. It was largely staffers, but some lawmakers did stop by. But we spoke with Canada's ambassador, Kirsten Hillman. She says this is just one of several events this week. It is a very big week on the Hill. Different consul generals have dozens, like individually, they have dozens of meetings planned. So this is just layer after layer after layer, meeting after meeting after meeting to try and push that agenda, the anti-tariff agenda. But, this is probably going to be one of those things where no one's really going to know what Donald Trump's going to do until Donald Trump finally makes up his mind and the deadline day arrives. Have a listen to what the ambassador had to say.
And I get the question, will it be enough? There's one person who can answer that question. But what I do believe Canadians can feel confident is that we are taking these requests very seriously. We are delivering important results, and that is being well received.
So this is really sort of the push that Canada has been engaging with through this entire process. Again, it's sort of that last up to like the minute kind of push. The first tariff deadline is next week. It is March 4th, and that is the tariffs related to border security.
Pizza and swag and spin. Interesting additions to the arsenal against tariffs. So they're bringing the U.S. lawmakers. That's the audience, right? They were part of the event. What did you hear from them?
Well, we did hear, really, it was welcome to hear that not only did it was sort of a welcome and open to Canada's message. Some of the lawmakers we spoke to talked about the longstanding alliance when it comes to defense and security, talking about how trade helps not just Canada and the United States, but Mexico as well, that North American alliance. Have a listen to one Republican from Texas